Hi everyone, Trish here, and today I thought we would get ready and chit chat for a little while. I am putting some of my face cream on. My face feels so tight today. Not like a firming tight, just like a dry tight. Oh my goodness. So how is everybody today? Today is Saturday. And it is actually supposed to be a really nice day. I have Jag and Diva out running. Zoe is in the living room, whoops, looking out, and Chief is napping. So I thought, why not sit down and chat with you all? I have a fresh cup of coffee that I just burned my tongue on. And let's get ready. Okay, so I am going to use some of my Mary Kay Time-Wise Repair Eye Cream. I really do like this. I'm going to use it up. Honestly, I like the Time-Wise better, and it is a fraction of the cost. My mom actually is, oh my ribs, excuse me. My mom is actually getting ready to place an order right now. She just orders for previous customers, family, friends. This is the first time I think she's ordered that I didn't order anything. I was honestly appalled at how much their prices had gone up. I really hadn't noticed that much. Now my battery's dying and I just started. Anyway, when I did the last haul for 2015 and I hauled my Viseart palettes and I looked up to see how much Mary Kay sold their single eyeshadows for now, which are like half the size of a Viseart pan. I couldn't believe they had raised it to 8, but my mom always got the firming eye cream for my sister, and she went to reorder it and it was up to $32. And so I have no clue how much their eye repair is. Yesterday was not a good morning for me. I actually started to get ready with me yesterday and it was just a bad day. And I cried all morning, like sobbed hysterically, just wasn't handling a certain something, and yeah, my eyes are still kind of puffy. So please look over that. And I'm just going to keep going until the camera dies and says that it needs me to put a new battery in. So, okay, so I got my primer on. I had somebody ask me like what the differences that I had found concerning makeup, the way, you know, maybe colors I wore. This is kind of what I remember from the question. And honestly, I feel like I have to wear a little bit more intense makeup. Hopefully it doesn't come across like I'm trying to impersonate a clown, because, you know, I look at some people that do really vivid makeup and I think, oh wow, they look awesome in that. And then when I do it, sometimes I'm like, should I like start over? But that's okay. All right, so I am going to start with my eyes. My little weekly basket out here. I watched Swoozie get ready this morning, and I was kind of laughing because, you know, she was talking about she didn't use her product, and that's one reason I started doing this. But honestly, it is like, I don't get excited about coming in here and playing with my makeup. I don't deal with limitations. That's just not in my personality type. And oddly enough, I don't deal with it any better when I put myself in a limit. So I'm going to have to switch it up in some way, and I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet, but I'll get that figured out. Maybe I'll just, things that I want to use up. Because this is my NARS that I have in my use up list. It's like, I mean, it would be great if I could get in the I hate to give up just yet, but it would be great if I could get in the habit to do it, because then you just pull it out and work from it, and that makes me feel really good for like one day. I'm wanting to use this up also. This is the Bare Minerals 5-in-1, and I like this one okay as a primer because it's matte, but I like the MAC paint pots better. So I haven't done like a chit chat since I took a little bit of time off. I was sick. I had a horrible, I know a lot of people did. I know that Beth was sick when she was on the last leg of her vacation, which was horrible. And then it was my daughter's angelversary, and thank you all for your support and your love. You guys are just amazing. And Tef being in the hospital again, thank goodness. Thank the good Lord above it was not a stroke. Ugh, it was so scary. When he said that, it's like we all just kind of flew into panic mode. I mean, you can imagine. The neurologist wants to redo a test. See, they can't do a contrast CAT scan because she has a bad allergic reaction to the contrast. And they can't do an MRI because she has metal rods in her back from her curvature of the spine. So she has to redo this one test, and then they're going to test her for a drop hand because she can move her arm, but she has no function with her hand. And it's honestly, it seems so cruel because that was her only way of independence. She doesn't have the use of her legs. She's never had the use of her right arm, and now she doesn't have the use of her left arm, hand. And she's being so good about it. She does her therapy. I think she has a crush on her therapist. I haven't met him yet, but Mom and everybody seems to like him. Anyway, so that's what's going on with Tef. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to start my brows, and then I'll come right back. Okay, my face is still feeling really dry. So before I go into my eyes, I'm going to, I don't know why, sometimes I just pick up different accents. Sometimes they're English, sometimes they're redneck. I don't know. Anyway, Advanced Clinicals. This is Argan Oil Intensive Beauty Cream for face, hands, elbows, nails, and body. I got this at Marshall's. Advanced Clinicals. I have a retinol one. I have I have like 3 or 4 different ones. I got mine at Marshall's, all of them, but I'm pretty sure I remember Carol showing one, and she got it from Amazon. So check Amazon if you're into those. They're not expensive, and they are so nice. Like this argan oil cream, like my face immediately is like, oh, thank you. I am so new to this thing they call dry skin. It's just, I mean, I've always had oil slicks, and it's just a whole different thing. Okay, so today I am going to use 2 of my VisArt palettes. I'm going to use 01 and 07, the Natural Matte and the Cool Matte. I know a lot of people love these. I know a lot of people don't love them. So I think I'm just going to use the Cool Mattes. But personally, I love them. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to play around with some colors from my Vice palette. I don't want to blind you guys. And I don't know what I'm going to do today. I've been doing so many purples. Maybe I'll do green. Since I'm wearing purple, let's do green. I'm going to use my Wayne Goss brushes today. I'm going to live on the wild side today. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to use my Wayne Goss number 5. 13, 19, 4, and I believe 3. Yes, I believe correctly. And I'm just going to gently wipe these off on a cloth. I've been using them a lot lately. I'm like, why do I have them? I'm not using them. So let's use these bad boys. I'm going to go in with this color right here, and it's going to go in my crease. I'm going to take this white, and I'm just going to pop that right. And as I run out of product, I'm going to take it down to where I stopped with my crease collar. The reason I'm using my Viseart palettes today is because there's not much help with a crease collar that's matte in this palette. I wonder if my dark mattes have a green. I don't know why I want to do green. Yep, has green. I've done, seriously, I have done, no matter what I've used this week. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? It's okay. You want to lay in here? You can lay in here, baby girl. There's more room over there, isn't there? That's a good girl. My baby. But I've done purple. No matter what palette I've used this week, I have done purple. And today, I put on purple. I don't want to do green. It's just the way I roll. I do, since I am going to do green, I do want to go in and deepen my crease just a little bit. I want to not make it really intense by any means, but I do want to deepen it a little bit. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. Also, this is still the 3 brush, I think. Yeah. I want to keep it big, the brush, so it's a shadowing of color, not an intense brown or taupe. Hunter and his girlfriend came in for a visit. That was really fun. We enjoyed, even though I was sick. I just, like when they'd have like a family dinner at Jack's mom or something, I didn't go because I had a horrible sinus infection, which reminds me I didn't take my vitamin D yet. And I don't know, they're just, you know, they're just like the perfect fit. They're really good for each other. So it was good to see him. It's good when you see your kids happy. I can't get this open. And see that the person they're with enjoys them for them. And they're not, you know, you just worry that people are going to take advantage of your kids. And that's what I told Jackie. I met her and Kennedy for lunch the other day, and we went shopping and had the best time. That was like, that's when I really started feeling better, I think. And, you know, she was saying, we went to Chick-fil-A, that's Kennedy's favorite place, and she said, we don't let her walk in the parking lots even to hold hands. You know, we carry her still because people drive like they're crazy. And I looked at her and I said, you know that feeling where you would just do anything for her? You would just lay down your life for her right now. And she said, yeah. And I said, that never goes away. You always feel that for your children. And she said, I don't think you know that until you have a child. I like to sit down and look at collars and just think, I wonder what it would look like if. So go on this ride with me. I'm probably going to speed it up a little bit because this is probably not something you guys are going to try. Oh, my ribs hurt. All right. So here we go. Okay, because I am using purple and green, we never know what Trish will do. I am going to make sure I do a lot of correcting, like where my veins are. You can see that I'm naturally have an issue there. So on days that I do that, I do use this peach basically as my under eye concealer. Okay, I am going to use my Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This really is, I know it's crazy, but this really is a nice primer. And really like it. I warm it up and I press it on. The trick with using this is when it starts feeling tacky, that's when you, there we go, we're tacky. We're tacky. I am going to use a little bit of my Tarte Smooth Operator because I have neglected doing a mask for a little too long and my pores are ginormous. I picked up this e.l.f. blending brush the other day at Walmart, and this right here is bothering me, so I'm going to blend right there a little bit. Okay, I also picked up this. I used it yesterday for the first time. I've seen a lot of people talk about this e.l.f. brush. It is supposedly very comparable to the Sephora Pro Airbrush brush. Since my face is feeling a little dry, I'm going to use my MAC. This is the Studio Sculpt. This is the MAC foundation that is kind of a gel based, more meant for normal to dry skin. And this brush, put it on like a dream. I stipple where I stipple it in, and then I blend. I'm going to use NARS Vanilla. I'm using my MAC Skin Finish. This is the natural. And I'm going to put a little bit of red in my brows. CoverGirl Pumplify. I'm going to cut a little bit off of these. Actually, a good little bit. Keep that. That'll be a good piece of lash. I just noticed that my camera had shut off. When I was at Walmart, I also purchased, they had started carrying the contour from e.l.f. So I got the contour and I got the bronzer because I have some e.l.f. bronzers and I really, really like them. And this brush, even though I just put foundation on just a little bit ago, it is dry enough for me to use with powder products. This e.l.f. bronzer palette, really pretty. I'm sure you guys have seen it right here. And one thing I really like, this brush is a little less dense than the Sephora, and I like to be able to go in a smaller space like that. This just, it applies it and blends it so nicely. So blush, I want to use the pinker blush, so I'm going to use the Tea Rose. I'm going to top a little bit on my lower lashes. I want to marry my lashes with these. But I will do a close-up of the eye look. Like I said, I know that a lot of you would not want to do an eye look like this, and that's fine. And if I was going to do something different, I truly would have tapered in the inner corner of the lash. The sun is kind of bright. I'm going to go dry my hair and I will be back. Okay, so I left my hair in the towel too long, so it was being a little stubborn when I did my blowout. So it is what it is, right? It's a Saturday, no big deal. I did go back in and put on some MAC Captive lipstick. I know people say that when you do a bolder eye, you do a nude lip, but I don't listen to people usually. It's makeup. Do what you want. Do what you think makes you look the best. It washes off. So no big deal. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed getting ready with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the Saturday. It is beautiful outside. I hope you have a gorgeous Sunday and a great start to your new week. I will see you in the next video. Bye.